Amazing. But you've heard his reasons why Trump won and won what I call a land. What are your own reasons? Talk to us.
Uh, my dear colleague, I will beg to disagree with most of what you have said. First of all, Biden, in spite of what I said about Biden, about vis-a-vis Ambazonia, Biden is the most consequential president of the United States. His track record as a politician for more than 52 years shows that the greatest error, that is one of the things I agree with you, the greatest error that the Democrats made was to cut Biden short in spite of his age, in spite of the fact that he actually had a medical problem during that debate and he lost that debate. The Democrats went on his neck until he had no choice but to step down. And when did he step down? 107 days to the election. If you are talking about Kamala, please, the difference between Kamala and Trump when it comes to competency is wide, very wide. Trump cannot measure with the competence of Kamala. It was shown to the American public during the debate, my dear colleague. You watch that debate, Trump was empty. She floored Trump in that debate. Number two, if you look at the crowd and the presentation during the campaigns, that lady, before I say something, before I continue, let me give you her track record. She left undergraduate from Howard University, went to Southern California and went to law school. She was, after law school, she became a courtroom prosecutor. From courtroom prosecutor to the DA of San Francisco. From the DA of San Francisco to the Attorney General of the biggest state of the Union. And you know the cases she won to protect homeowners. More than $20 billion she won from these hawks, the billionaires, for the interest of the homeowners. And then from there, she was elected from California into the US Senate. She was never a Congress lady, as you seem to believe, as you seem to say. She was elected to the Senate, and she was in the Foreign Relations Committee and the Intelligence Committee. You saw the way she questioned these Trump attorney generals. You saw the way she handled debate in the Senate. In terms of competence and intelligence and experience in governing, she's more than Trump. Trump is a businessman who got into the presidency by chance, and look at where he is. I am saying, if you look at the debate, look at the campaign for 107 days. I was even surprised that she got the number of votes in the 220 what 224 as to Trump said 276 and counting. This lady demonstrated the intelligence she has. She brought the opportunistic economy, which you have carefully challenged. You carefully left out the fact that she wanted to promote the middle class. She wanted to promote the small businesses. This lady lost because of one thing. First, she's a lady, and America is not ready for a female president. Second, she's a lady of color. Black, her father haven't come from Jamaica. An Indian, her mother haven't come from India. So she had two things negatively against her, black and Indian. And with all due respect, she pulled the crowd that she pulled in 107 days when she was not prepared. She was plunged into something that she was not prepared for by the hawks in the Democratic Party. They are the cause of the demise of the Democratic Party that took place. And secondly, there are videos circulating of on how Kamala's ballots were being shoved in the dustbin by some of these Republican counters who were counting the votes. We are still to see how far that investigation will go. Trump has won the election, but I didn't expect him to win this large, because that lady is one of the most competent politician, prosecutor, lawyer that I have met. So, my dear friend, all the other things you have said about Kamala, it's a fallacy. This lady, in terms of competence, beats Trump 5-1.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
We've had your this is something where the profile when it comes to politics. I would say that Kamala Harris has some of these gradings that you would have mentioned more. And but what Trump stands for might just be bigger than what she stands for, and probably more dignifying. When it comes to representation, Trump might not be a very articulate diplomat, meaning in a debate he would lose most of his debates because he's not even a good public speaker. We know that. But when he, if he, is that really what would take for a leadership? And that is where I'm trying to bring the balance between the argument with you and or the positions that you've had with you and Dr. Ghana.